Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is okay.
Which they became.
I don't know. Are we on? I think we are. We are.
Are we
what
on?
up? And welcome to Daytime Talk After Dark. My name is Al Jackson, but that is unimportant. What is important is that I am joined by my girl from Better Homes and Living.
What does that mean?
You just look like you've been like showing nice new window displays.
I was showing a window display.
Really? Like that's what that look says. It's like, hey, are you ready to open up your house in the Berkshires?
That's so rude.
It's a compliment. It looks like
okay.
you're making it in life.
Okay. Got it. Made it. Got it.
You dress like
they can't hear us. I don't think
They can't hear us?
I wish I was a lip reader.
I got a really good insult off on Tori, and that will just be for us in this room, as a lot of things are. You know what I have wondered is if the people in the sound room just have like a bunch of hot mic stuff that they could just release. You know how like there's just like video like at DBL, they must have so much hot mic stuff.
Oh, it was bad.
That's
bad.
It had to.
We talked about really inappropriate things in the breaks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Michael Dean is like, yes.
Michael Dean's going like this.
They said that they can hear us now.
Okay, good.
We were talking about when we could and could not be heard at DBL, and Tori and I, because it's called a hot mic.
And we were near each other. Were we next to each other?
Yes.
Yeah, we
were at a table.
Yeah.
And you
remember?
know, I just go, Tori, we probably said a lot of inappropriate stuff, and Michael Dean just shook his head like, yes. Michael Dean was in that booth.
He was right there.
Yes. I would love to talk to Michael Dean and just see like all the stuff where there was like, do we have to go to management?
Not only that, y'all, I do Colorado and Company. You guys should watch it. It's from 10 to 11 on 9 News every day. And it's in the same exact studio as DBL. So I know the lockers where the liquor is.
Wait,
there's liquors.
Oh,
lockers?
yeah. So somebody opened Locker 60, which I knew had the liquor
these
in
left
it.
over
the name
from
of a
Patty?
Netflix documentary.
And I don't know why, but they're like, what's whiskey and vodka doing in here? And I was like, shut that locker.
There was an incident. Remember the day?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, we all do.
I mean, I don't even know if we can't talk about it, but like there was a. Can we say that?
I don't know.
Why not?
Okay.
There was a. Okay. Can we talk about the day that one of our co-hosts was not there anymore? We will not say their name, and what we walked into. Tori and I came back from. I remember it was the Winter Olympics.
It was the curling segment.
So yes, so we were out. We were out at the
This black man was curling.
I was curling in Denver, which is like what one of my black friends would say to insult me. What are you curling in Denver? Remember your roots.
And black card.
Yes, yoink. And so Tori and I got in the car. We're not saying any names. It's my old black Dodge Challenger.
Yes.
I love that car.
I love that car.
The black Challenger, and we got in because our phones didn't work in there.
Right.
And we got text saying you guys need to come back right now. And Tori just turned to me and said, "Do you think that they're gone?" And that's what I'll leave it at. And Tori and I came back to a television studio that, when you're not recording, is a pretty boring place. There are people looking up stories. Michael Dean is in a side office talking
He's working
to
out.
two other producers.
Doing push-ups on the.
People are usually milling around.
Yeah.
We got back, and it was like right after you pull up to a college party where a fight happened.
You know that meme where he has the pizzas and everything's on fire?
Yes.
Like he just came back?
You know, people
like
were
that.
like yelling.
Oh.
Some people were crying.
It was bad.
Me and Tori just came. We were just curling, enjoying ourselves, and it was chaos.
It was bad.
And we were
bad.
told that there were people finding secret stashes of booze and waving it around. It was crazy. But you know what? That's what I think I love most about humanity, Tori, and why I don't want AI to take over. Because AI is going to be boring and surgical and practical. And sometimes you put a bunch of people at a table, and it's me, you, Jeff, Sam, and Erica, and it just works. And sometimes those same people that created this beautiful show are waving around Maker's Mark bottles saying, well, no one's perfect.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said everything.
I cannot believe
Oh my God.
that was happening.
It was insane, y'all.
It was,
but the curling segment was awesome.
it was really fun. I did not want to do it. There were so many.
Ugh.
That's a question I do want to ask you. What segment on DBL did you not want to do and then it ended up being, oh my God, this is so much fun?
I thought What's the Story, Tori, was going to be terrible, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
But we only did it like 3 times.
It wasn't fun for the audience.
No.
That's the problem.
That's what Jeff would say every time. And he'd say, "What's the story, fat ass?" I was so mad. It was so
what
mad.
I remember is just
I was
like,
eating a lot of chicken wings at the time.
especially drinking now, is like we would go do these shoots and there would be like,
No
Lucy.
way.
oh,
Lucy.
Lucy, come here,
$20.
sweetie.
You got to shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Lucy,
shimmy.
usually that 20 goes right in the middle of those.
Right here, baby.
It's harder digital. Tori takes Venmo.
It's less fun.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
but yeah, there was back when I was drinking, like when we would do a shoot, like when we did that hat shoot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You came back with like
Wasted.
I got
8 hats.
You were
I got
wasted.
drunk and bought probably $240 worth of
You got
hats.
Al wore so many hats for the next month. It was like a fedora, like an Irish cap, like a cowboy hat. We're like, did you just buy the whole store?
I got really drunk and I had one of
because
those.
they give you a shot of whiskey.
Yes. Oh, and they gave me several shots. And it was to the point where I kept one of those hats and I wore them. And I was in New York and I crashed with my boy, Joe DeRose, who was a comedian. And I left his house and left my hat at his house. And he calls me and he goes, "Did you leave a hat at my house?" And I go, "Yes." And he goes, "Thank God. I thought I banged Cedric the Entertainer last night."
What a good joke.
Yes.
Oh,
It's,
God.
Can we
Sorry
talk
we're
about-
being
Can we
really
talk about
open.
the other time when host left the show?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
I mean, let it out.
No,
Why
we're not discussing that.
Okay, we
That's
can't?
cut. No, we're off.
Okay.
Not talking about that.
All right. Well, I'll tell you one story that I thought was going to be fun that wasn't. Was me and Mark Summers from Double Dare.
Oh, you all went to the weed store.
Yes, we went to the weed factory plant.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
like
Where they make the gummies.
right? Where
Right.
they make it, like when you're going to like, because I went to like the Haribo gummy bear factory in Germany. Like I was like, this is where my love begins.
German?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
And so we get to the factory and we're like, we're gonna be surrounded by edibles. These people are gonna be fun. They work with weed.
It was Jeff, you, and Mark Summers.
Yes, we get there and we walked into a data analysis argument where we were just getting these numbers. Like we're like, hey, we might get a little high and have some
Nope.
fun. And these women were just like, look, we are getting the THC at 3.4%
At 15%,
volume.
$16,000.
And if they're going to cut our tariffs for 14%, where's our margin? Where's our margin?
You guys were so bored.
It was so boring. And as just out of, okay, this is hyperbole and this is not true, what I'm going to say. But maybe hypothetically, because I was so angry, I may have just grabbed a handful of any edibles that I saw and walked out the door out of spite for wasting my time.
I remember you had so
I
many.
was so mad. I was like, we are hearing like numbers, Tori. I'm like, God, what do you want us to do? I'm with the guy from Double Dare and Big Brother. What do you want us to do? Start crunching numbers for y'all? Anyway, let's get to the stories. So ridiculous.
What a good banter that was.
Yes,
Maybe
that-
just a handful. Oh, y'all, it was.
It was
a big handful.
I could palm a basketball. So yeah, I got my money back.
That's
I
right.
took my
That's
pound of
right.
flesh.
That's right.
All right, just me just said government shutdown. When does it take effect, Tori?
It will take effect if
I think it's tomorrow.
Nothing
right?
will happen. I think beginning tomorrow. Yeah, and it's going to cost about $40 million.
So it's 12 a.m. tonight, Wednesday, October 1st.
Okay, so it's right for the beginning of October.
Yes. Let's kick the month off with nothing
That's
working.
right. And by the way, they're split. The Democrats want to keep a health care subsidies that a lot of people used for Affordable Care Act to continue after 2025. The Republicans don't. And there's a big showdown. And the Democrats showed up to discuss in the Congress today, in the floor, and there was like 0 Republicans there. So, 5 hours away to shutdown. I'm always like, what? So no federal government employee can come to work.
I think some of the
Like the essentials.
The essentials
Okay.
come, but I don't think they get paid.
Okay, and I think it's $40 million a day. I think that.
About 400 million.
Oh, $400 million.
No, same. Yeah, it's the beginning crunching numbers.
Yeah, it's 750,000 employees
jobs.
could be furloughed in the shutdown. Now, Trump is also saying that he's going to use this as an excuse to just cut programs and divisions
right.
and
Mass layoffs.
mass layoffs. I think it's kind of an interesting take that he's like, I'm going to use this opportunity to fire a bunch of people.
Distraction.
But I don't understand, Michael Dean and Tory. Why don't the Democrats be like, look what this dude is doing? I wouldn't let him make us own it. I would be like, why is our president bragging about a bunch of Americans being out of work?
Go to Jasmine Crockett's page, and that's all she's saying.
Yeah.
She's like, this is your guy. I mean, they're all saying that. So
right.
Let's just wait for the midterms.
I mean,
to
he's
see
using
if this
Americans as pawns in a negotiating game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the kind of president he is.
Is it a negotiating game, Michael Dean? I don't want to talk over you because they're not even showing up to the negotiation. It's not even. If Tori and I are negotiating like who's going to drive home, it's like, all right, I'll drive this time, but this weekend you got to drive. Oh, that's a negotiation. If Tori's not here and refuses to take my call,
which I always do.
Yes, we call it standard operating procedure for Tori.
Totally.
No, I will say, no government shutdown has ever worked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what Democrats are thinking.
And it happens all the time. It happened during Clinton. It happened all,
the
a lot
longest
of
one ever happened during Trump's first term.
Right.
And it was like 22 days, and it was over the border wall funding. And I think that there was they got some very little of it, but it didn't work. Like, it's never worked, so I don't know what.
Oh, the border wall didn't work?
No, the shutdown.
There's not
shutdown
a
didn't
huge
work.
wall. There's not. It was just a bunch of contractors that got paid and no work was done. Interesting. Oh. All right. Well, let's talk about, while we're talking about Donald Trump, our president, Tory, he and Pete Hegseth was like, hey, all you military guys, I know you're busy, but I need you to come home. It's like when your partner is like, you need to come home right now.
I know.
And then
I
you
know.
go, what's going on?
Yep.
Are you hurt? And they go, the dog pooped in the living room. And you're like, I was at the airport. Like, so they brought all these, most of them are outside of the United States, and put them all in one room so he could talk to them about what, Tori?
So Pete Hegseth got on there, and I'm not saying that what he said was so. I mean, I think we all want our military to adhere to a standard and stuff, but he got up there and he goes, "Your heart's gonna sink when I talk about this. We don't want any more fat troops. We don't want any retired fat generals or admirals walking through the Pentagon. All you bearded guys, yeah, you're beardos." That's a new one.
Did he say that?
He said the beardos have to go. No more dudes in dresses. If you can't compete and no women qualify, so be it. By the way, the military is 20% women, and he said you have to adhere to uphold the male standard. He said that over and over again. It is silent in this arena of retired and active military men and women. And Pete Hegseth, a Fox News anchor who is often inebriated. A weekend Fox, who was a reservist, I believe, and not even made it to major, or was I
think the major is the highest he made it.
Okay, that's the highest.
Make it past major.
He is condescendingly talking down to these people, and already we're hearing admirals and people in the military responding. It looked like I felt so condescended to, and I wasn't even in the military. So he said, if you can't compete in this PT test that we're giving everyone, then you should just resign. Okay, well, thank you for the service. Yeah, he was not in active duty. He was in the reserve. So it just felt like it came from the wrong messenger. And it just, I don't know. If you read the room, it didn't feel great.
Do you want to know what the generals there are like responsible for? I mean, just for comparison, like he was talking to them about physical standards and grooming.
Their beards.
And these people are like maintenance of nuclear submarines, the management of America's global alliance, or the development of complex air tasking orders, such as the one needed to strike Iran's nuclear facilities.
May I add this too, Michael Dean? If you wear a beard, it's normal, because if you're in Afghanistan, you stand out without a beard. Like, a lot of SEALs wear beards to be able to blend in. When you're overseas, if you were shaven, yeah, there are not a lot of clean-shaven men walking around. So I don't know. Trump then also spoke, and they didn't applaud for him because they aren't supposed to, and he asked for applause. It was whatever.
Well, I do it at the end of my shows. When the crowd is sitting there in stunned silence, like, we paid for this, I'm like, clap. Thank you.
It was bad.
One of the surprising things, I mean, I find it surprising that Trump said, was that the U.S. quote, should use some of these dangerous cities in America
As a training
as
ground.
training grounds for our military.
Yes. I can't believe that statement isn't what everybody is talking about. The president of the United States is saying that we should send troops that are
Into our
trained in
own.
combat into cities to practice these techniques on whom?
Our
And he
citizens.
said it's difficult because the enemy doesn't wear a uniform. Yet sometimes that enemy is a woman getting off of public transportation going to work. Sometimes that enemy is a grandmother walking her kid. You just don't know where they are. So I guess you just tackle everybody. How
Oh
do you-
yeah, his pull-ups were really bad. I did see that. Did y'all see that? Pete Hegseth tried to show you like what a pull-up was on this day, and he was like,
Yeah, they got to do that herky jerky.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it's really scary because with him labeling Antifa or wanting to label Antifa a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, I don't think the Proud Boys made that list. It's interesting that Antifa stands for anti-fascism. First of all, that's who we fought.
I remember World War
we
II.
we were definitely all Antifa. I
Okay,
thought that,
everyone's writing in that beards are sexy.
yeah. Yes. What if somebody stood up in that meeting and was just like, excuse me, sir, beards are sexy.
Beards
and
are sexy,
A lot
okay?
of women, and then just sat down and was like, the floor is yours.
Please continue.
It was such a strange, these messages that we're getting from on high do not make sense. To call in military, highly ranked military officers to tell them to start practicing their tactics in downtown America. How would that, you have not identified an enemy because one is not there. We have not identified anybody that's Antifa because it's a loosely grouped set of ideas. Anti-fascism. There's not a bunch of people that have on jerseys that I'm like, I'm a sergeant in Antifa. My brother is too. It's not that thing. It's not a thing you can track. And so I'm wondering if that then gives him carte blanche, Tori, to say that anybody that's an enemy, the reason I did that is because they're Antifa. Antifa is a terrorist organization, and so we can prosecute you under terrorist laws.
He can't just decree that they're terrorists. You can't just go after Americans without that. Like Congress would step in, the courts would step in. I mean, he has all three, but you cannot just start doing that to Americans.
But
That's
there is
against the law.
There is no like Antifa group.
Right.
Like there is a Proud Boy group. They call themselves Proud Boys. It's not like, pulling from this one battle after another. It's not like the French 75. There is no like, hey, we're Antifa. We wear Antifa shirts. We have Antifa meetings. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's not a thing.
You're right. It's like trying to go after the deadheads. Like they don't identify themselves. It's
Every deadhead I've met has been so nice.
Well, do you think about it? It's a chill
Community.
It's a group of people that have centered their life around
Groovy
working
music.
and then playing hard and relaxing. And it's all
Yeah.
around. And
It's like margarita. It's like parrot heads.
it's like parrot heads. And do
Yeah.
you know what? People are gonna trip when I say this. You know who else is like that, but they just have a way worse track record for whatever reason. Is the Insane Clown Posse fans?
Yes.
They have been around for decades. I don't know anything about them, but I know that they marry each other. I know that it is its own organization.
Yeah.
And, I think everybody just wants to be a part of something.
Yeah.
And I think the Insane Clown Posse is a bunch of people that didn't feel like they were part of anything. And then
Yeah.
they were like, I'm a part of this, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
All right, Tori, let's keep it moving. But let's stay overseas.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to Riyadh. That's right. We're going to Saudi Arabia.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna,
Is this Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot.
There is the Saudi Arabian Comedy Festival.
Which sounds like an oxymoron.
Yes.
Thank you.
It does. Got to laugh in the room. It does. But, and we'll definitely get to the comedy festival. For as much as these comedians, and they are all the who's who.
Yeah, do you want me to list
Please
some names?
read them up.
Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Aziz Ansari, Pete Davidson. His father might have died in 9/11. Just pointing that out.
Wow.
Andrew Schultz, Joe Coy, Bill Burr, Jessica Kirsten, Jimmy Carr, Louis C.K.
Is there any women? Because
Jessica-
Saudi Arabia has a thing with women.
I just mentioned Jessica Kirsten.
Oh, okay. So one.
I mean, I think it's a very large festival, more than that.
Okay.
That's all I can
Thank
see
you,
right now.
Marquita.
Yes.
She likes my nails.
Yes.
Sorry.
There are, I would say almost everybody that they named there I know personally, some better than others.
Name dropper.
But, you know, yeah, Julie, it's a good lineup. It's maybe the best lineup that you could make. It's an NBA All-Star of lineup. But, Tori, there were some comedians that declined. I am pretty sure that, who was the guy that got canceled by SNL that got huge?
Shane Gillis.
He declined.
He said that after he declined, they doubled the money that they offered him to try to get him to go. And he was like, I already declined. So
right.
no.
Yeah. I mean, there is, look, Tori, Miss Pat is going. This is the thing. A lot of people are calling them sellouts. A lot of people are saying that it's blood money. Tori, what are your thoughts on this?
I have a thought just about women. I understand that Saudi Arabia and the U.S. have a very complicated history, especially
and yes,
with 9/11.
Pretty Brown Mimi, that is Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker will be
Chris
Chris
Tucker's
Tucker?
going up.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Really?
Yeah, the big names. Tom Segura, Whitney Cummings. She's very funny.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about Whitney Cummings. Let me just say this. Saudi Arabia definitely had a plan in 9/11, and if you want to make a stand in that, then that's
I don't
fair
even know if that's up for debate at
right
this point.
now. The second thing I would just say is that the women in Saudi Arabia are treated like second-class citizens, and it's a really, really harsh way of life for many women. If I were a female comic, and I am, but I'm not Whitney Cummings, whatever, I would protest only because my morals would not let me go there. That is up to everybody else. And I know just me saying that reminds me of how Paul Simon, touring Graceland album, got slammed for performing in South Africa during apartheid. He went there specifically, though, and I've seen a documentary about this. I've read a lot about this.
To try and uphold apartheid.
No.
No?
No,
Close.
jerk. No, he went there because he said, as a musician to another musician, I'm trying to bring communications. I don't have to listen to the politicians. I'm just meeting with other musicians. And maybe that's what these people feel. I feel like I wouldn't feel comfortable as a female going to Saudi Arabia knowing that they are not allowed to do many things that men are. I don't think they're allowed to drive. So, yeah, I would be uncomfortable making jokes at that.
Well, I've had a lot of thoughts on this just because I would say that a lot of my
Women
friends,
can drive.
They can drive? Okay.
Yes.
they're
thought they
allowed to
couldn't.
drive, but you guys can't.
Yeah,
I didn't think they could.
government lifted the long-standing driving ban in 2018.
Shut up, you guys.
Nick got that misogynistic joke.
We all
As long as
did.
it
We
landed
just
with
didn't
one
answer.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2018, I guess they did allow that, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable. So maybe. I mean, okay. Write in the chat right now. Would you feel comfortable going?
Well, here's the thing.
By the way, I'm sure they're paid so well.
That's
Oh,
what-
yeah.
That's
So
that's
well.
what I'm going. That's what I was going to say
Yeah.
because I thought about all these people I know and their articles are taking blood money. I don't know, probably, but you know what I always say 2 words, Tori. What is it?
Open wallet.
Check cleared. How did you
Or-
not know that?
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag is
Secure
another one.
the
I would
bag.
take that, guys.
So Lucy's saying no. G. Carter's saying
I
no.
know you're saying no, G. Carter.
You would go,
Lucy,
Al?
I don't know, but you know what, Tori? I think when somebody throws a check in your face and you've never
How
seen
much
anything,
are they making you think?
it's whatever. I could
Millions?
probably.
Wow.
Do you
Kevin
understand like what kind of
For
money?
sure.
Money that these are the people that like get Rihanna to do a private concert for 470. Like the money is what we can't conceptualize.
It's the oil money. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think our morals are what they are until somebody keeps adding zeros. They go, Tori, you have morals, and you say, yes, I do.
That's the point of having
and
morals.
And then they go like this, and they put another zero.
No,
and you
that's
go,
the point of an immoral.
Yes, and then they go, you're right, Tori. Another
Okay,
zero.
and I'm going to say my morals are still no.
One more.
No.
One more.
How much would they have to pay you to get you to go?
Oh my God, guys.
It's unfair. We are capitalists. We're allowed to
I'm
talk
also a
about
human
money.
being and a feminist.
10
and
million? Would you turn it down?
Stop asking.
Would you do it for $10 million?
No. No.
I love you so much.
That's hard, right?
I mean, it is hard, but
It's, because
I don't think I could.
I know you don't think you could, but the thing is, here's what's going to happen. Because let's say, I know, Tori, if you don't do it, what's going to happen is that weekend's going to come and go, or that comedy week, and you're going to be standing there that Monday morning with your morals and be like, I could be looking at my Chase account with so many zeros, it continues onto another page. And I think that the money that is there, it makes fools of us all.
Okay,
And
then let me ask you that. They have strict things that they cannot. Yeah, Khashoggi, thank you very much. They beheaded one of our, or was it beheaded and burned a Washington Post reporter named Khashoggi. And
Jamal Khashoggi.
yeah,
yes.
correct. So I just wanted to bring that up. But I do want to say,
7 years ago.
you're not allowed to bring up.
Clearly, Michael Dean has a 7-year rule. Let's not bring up the past.
That's not that long ago, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like it was around this time.
It's not
7
even a.
years ago.
Yeah. But I have to say this: you're not allowed to talk about the leaders. You have specific topics
That's
that are
where
off
we are
limits.
now.
I understand that, but that's not what I would think Dave Chappelle would be cool with. That he is off limit topics. You can't make fun of any of the
Pretty sure you could go
politicians.
after trans people,
You,
they're no
you
problem.
could just do what you do for a lot of sets. You send your pre-written set in. You go. You deliver it. It's called mailing it the FN. Hello, every college gig. And then you get your money and you hit the highway. Everything does not have to be.
Hit the highway with your tail between your legs because you can't look at yourself in the mirror.
And I can
Al.
pay 2 people to go retrieve my tail and hold it above my head because I have that much money. Are you kidding me? There's no friends anymore.
You're
There's no
wrong,
morals.
Al. I think you're wrong.
Tori, look.
10 million's a lot. I hear you guys. So would you guys do it for 10 million?
And please let me see
Be
somebody
real.
say
Be
no.
honest.
Let's be honest. Night owls.
Okay.
Night owls.
Night owls. Night owls.
It's a rough one because I don't think that. Yeah, if you struggled financially, or just like you have people in your life, like how many of your nieces and nephews could you put in school? You could set a young couple up in your life that you love. Hey, here's a house. Start your life. Do you understand what this money could do? And on the other side, it's like, well, somebody else is going to take it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, though.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much. And I know we watch a lot of movies about like, and then a hero. Nah, dog. The hero took the money. They've already done this with, there's something called the LIV golf tournament.
Yes.
And a bunch of golfers switched from the PGA to the LIV.
No. Philip. What's his name? Philip. What's his name?
No, I think you should just sputter off
Wait, what's his
fragments
name?
of names.
The guy who's famous and annoying. Thank you.
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you know what? He caught a whole bunch of ish for it.
Yeah, I did.
When's the last time you heard Phil Mickelson's name mentioned? It's been a while.
Yeah.
And guess what? Phil is swimming. Phil's swimming.
Okay.
And
Doesn't make
you know
any
who else
sense.
is going to be over there? All red-blooded American Hulk Hogan. WWE is going to be right there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, by the way,
What's up, dog?
when someone wrote they probably will be able to make fun of American politicians, you're actually wrong, I think, because Saudi Arabia and the Trumps have a long-standing history. Jared Kushner got like $2 billion from there. So that Saudi Arabia and the Trump family are very well connected, just so you know. So
you don't even have to risk it.
Yeah.
You go out there.
So you can't talk
my
about
wife is crazy. Something, my mom. Something, this is funny. Something that happened. Crazy thing shopping at Target. You look at your watch. You're at 25. You're 15 minutes away from having $10 million in the bank. And you're like, so what? You know what I hate? I hate
airplane food.
Yes, airplane food. You ever been at the airport? 9 minutes till financial freedom. Anyway, so I will tell you, my favorite
Yes,
food on the road
Brandon.
is Subway.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Okay, Brandon.
Do you get it?
Yes,
You don't
yes.
have, everything is not this heroic moment that you're going to drop the mic and say, I can't do this anymore. We are hiding a genocide. You're just going to do your 40 minutes.
Dude.
And you're going to get on your private plane and you're going to go back home and you're going to see how long it takes you to count $14 million or $800,000 or whatever they're paying. That's what's going to happen.
I like our Daytime Talk After Dark poll that says, would you sell out in Saudi Arabia? It's not leading at all. I agree completely.
Well,
but go ahead and vote.
one of the answers is in all caps.
Show me.
There should be an arrow pointed to
That's
him.
good. So
Yeah.
no. So by the way, it's 36% show me the money. 64% of you have morals. Thank you. No, I want to meet my maker later on.
What do you say? Which percentage are you in, Tori? Look over here, please.
I think that they're
look at this face. 10 million. 10
They hurt my gay
million.
and lesbian brothers and sisters.
10 million. 10 million in your account.
No.
You are a crazy. Okay, what's the next
Because
story?
I'll go down in history as the person
You're
that
not
went.
going down in history. Stop making everything so melodramatic. Where
You don't think this will be
Joan
like,
of Arc?
We know. First of all, you know,
Go down. You're going to be a comic
Phil
that cashes a
Nicholson
check.
went down in history for going to that live thing. So yeah, it happens.
No one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever. Moving on. Next story.
Okay. Good transition. Professional talk shows. Whatever. What are we at a bus stop about to
Think of the
fight?
money you could donate to your causes. I would create a dog rescue. I would with
You know what?
and a
you
cat
have
rescue.
$950 million left.
Did you hear that at 88 Morgan Freeman spent like $11 million to create a beautiful rescue for animals?
No.
What a beautiful
Was
man.
that an AI generated story?
No, that's real. I'm so proud of
Who
him. Morgan Freeman, he always wants to check if I'm right.
Yes. Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's kind of what he does.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Tori, let's talk about this really quickly. Speaking about entertainers,
What'd you call it?
entertainers.
Okay.
Yes, they tame entertainers. Tori Diddy is in the final phase of his trials.
It's the final countdown.
Oh, no. God.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, no.
Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry. Oh, Julie would do the same. So you would do the animal thing. Okay. I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. What would you do with the rest of the money, Julie? Hang out with me, because I'd be like, what are we doing today? Let's see how many Lamborghinis we can buy.
Oh, my God.
In 10 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Like, it would-
Pretty Brown Mimi says, as a black woman, I don't think it's safe to go over there. I'm not going. Seeing y'all when you get back.
I
Thank
feel
you.
you, Pretty Brown Mimi. It's fun. A crazy story is like comics that I knew, and I was scheduled to go during when Iraq was first going down. Comics would go over there all the time and entertain the troops.
USO, yeah.
Like not just on the base, but like in the field.
Yeah.
And I had ruptured my Achilles tendon. I had a hard cast on my leg. And I was told, because I was already scheduled to go to one, they were like, you can't go. And I was like, why? And they were like, well, sometimes we get shot at and you need to run to a helicopter. And just said it like we're talking. I was like, I thought we were going to be like near a Pizza Hut. When we're in Okinawa, like there's like literally an Olive Garden on the base. I'm like, I want to go where the Puss Boys go. I'm not going to an active war zone. Are you kidding me?
I have to run?
Yeah, I'm like,
Not
have
running?
you seen me? I'm a comic. I've been drinking for 46 days straight, and I'm running for my life to a Black Hawk.
Can you guys picture him right now being like, no?
You know, you know the worst
Don't
thing is I would probably get saved, but just seeing the struggle of two men trying to pull my fat butt onto a Black Hawk.
They're like, we can't do it. The load's too heavy. It's a wide load.
Helicopter tips like the Flintstones car. Okay.
Wait, real quick, Tori.
Yes.
I hate to.
What? It's not 11 million?
There is no Morgan Freeman
You
Animal
are
Sanctuary.
absolutely wrong.
But
I
rather a
told you.
widely debunked rumor that he donated 11 million
Yeah.
to build one for dogs. This is
Yeah.
a false story, which circulated online with AI generated
He
images.
didn't. That's fake? Oh, I got
Claimed
taken.
to but he did. Morgan Freeman converted his 124-acre ranch into a sanctuary for honeybees back in 2014.
Okay.
Let me just look at the
That
camera. Can I look?
sucks.
Excuse me.
Wait, I got
I'm gonna
taken
talk to
in
the
by
night
an
owls.
AI.
Hey guys, Al Jackson here.
That stinks.
I know that you go. Well, how did Al know that story was BS
That
immediately?
stinks.
It's because
That
I have a central
stinks.
processor here, and everything I hear goes through this central
stinks.
processor that's 48 years old.
Well,
and I
football
go,
player just
and I
made
go,
one for
have I
dogs."
ever heard of a story like
No,
that?
that was
even
all over the
happening?
internet.
And I said no.
Oh, that's so stupid.
And I was like, that's AI generated.
Oh.
And
Image-
here we are.
I'm so sad.
Wow.
I thought it was all over my feed. Everyone's like, "We love you, Morgan Freeman." All right.
And Morgan Freeman's like blocking those people. Like, what is this?
Yeah, but I did see a football player is doing one for dogs and cats recently. It was
You
like
wanna
5 million.
check that one too.
Well, that one just happened today. Yeah, that is scary. That it was everywhere. Did you guys hear that? Please let me know if you heard that story
I wonder if now, and this
because I got taken in.
But that's the thing. You are a good person, so
Yeah.
you're probably looking at a lot of animal rescue stories,
Yeah.
and you're on this show, so you're looking at celebrities. So AI is like, oh, what does this person look at? Let's just start mashing together fake stories.
That stinks.
Morgan Freeman rescues some pit bulls. You know,
That stinks.
Sandra Bullock helps a butterfly sanctuary. It doesn't mean it's true. It just mashes what you like.
That's right. Al, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Are you upset that AI looks like Al?
I've been wondering that too. I'm so glad you asked.
Thank you so much, Michael Dean. Like how AI is like,
No,
it
but
looks like the word owl.
you know what I think about more than AI is I think that it took away the AI that the whole world should know, and that's Allen Iverson.
Practice? We're talking about
there's
practice?
one AI in my world, but I will say this: there is a weird thing where, in the social media world, there is a female author named L. Jackson. And when I look up to tag myself or you on a Twitter thing, her stuff is there. I've seen people that have tried to tag me
you.
and they've
Oh.
tagged her.
Oh.
And I've gotten sometimes like 12-year-old girls in my DMs like, I love your books. And I'm like, block, delete at bouncyteen.com. You know, and so like, she and I are going to need to meet. Do you have a social media name, doppelganger? Is there anybody close to you?
Oh, Tuvia Schulman is someone that I get her emails.
What is she?
I don't know.
Oh, because remember, I think Jeff had like a drummer
And a porn star.
and a porn star.
Yeah,
named
Jeff
Jeff
had-
Schroeder.
yeah.
Jeff Schroeder's a porn star. Name?
Yeah.
There were people using their government names. It's like that rapper Mike Jones. He uses his regular government name.
Man, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, well, Tori, let's talk
wanna-
about Diddy. Prosecutors want him to they're pushing for him to serve 11 years. His people say 13 months is enough. So, Tori, what do you think he will get, and what do you think he should get?
Prosecutors are asking for 11 years.
Yeah.
More.
That's it?
More than 11. Yeah.
Oh, more than 11.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like 11.
Like
and
minute.
change.
Oh, really? Wow.
You seem shocked by that.
Well, he was the captain of a alleged sex trafficking scheme that abused, and we saw him rip women's hair and bang them onto the ground in that twice. I mean, I don't understand.
But that wasn't what he was on trial.
I know, but the sex trafficking was.
I know, but he didn't. Remember, he got acquitted on. I mean, he got found guilty of the lowest charges. So
Man, I don't know. I think that's way too low. Look, I can't imagine they would give him 13 months.
that would be just time served, right?
Right.
Yeah, I have to imagine it's.
If
gonna
he
be in
gets
between.
2 years, is that a win for him?
Yeah,
That's a win.
yeah.
Well, I mean, look,
Anything under 10 years is a win.
I don't think they
Yeah.
can get 10
So
years.
they said the defense last week said that Combs has suffered enough during his nearly 13 months behind bars, and that he should be freed soon. They also said that
People are still
he became a changed man in Brooklyn federal lockup, where he has been under constant suicide watch and learned to react calmly rather than violently to threats, even when a fellow inmate confronted him with a shiv.
I'm sorry, this is a defense litigator speaking?
Yeah.
Don't believe a word that a defense litigator speaks. And my father works at a defense litigation firm. They will only make up what's good for their client. It is such a scam.
Also, real quick, Combs has realized
I don't want to hear it anymore.
that his overuse of drugs, including some prescribed by doctors,
Yeah, I don't wanna
had
hear anymore.
contributed to violent acts he participated
Okay,
in.
I'm done.
Okay, Tori, you might be done, but let me tell you this. The prosecutors got their ass handed to them in court.
Yes, I know.
They got their ass handed to them.
Yeah, he's expensive defense litigators.
And I'm thinking this. The reason that they might not push, the reason they're asking for 11, because obviously if it's anything over a year, probably there's going to be a huge appeal.
Yeah.
Do you then want to spend that money going after a case you know is probably going to be a loser, not in what we've seen and what we know, but what you are allowed to present to the judge? You know that you have a good chance to lose that appeal, and prosecutors don't like to go after cases that they're not slam dunks to win. And so that's why I would wonder if they might just say, give him 6 months or a year, and let's put our tails between our legs
Yeah,
and go home.
that's-
Because do we want to get embarrassed for
Right.
another 2
I hear
years?
you. I think that's a really sad thing, but Pretty Brown Mimi, I totally agree. Maybe. I think he's going to get time served, but his penalty will be that his legacy is tarnished. And that is what, Michael Dean?
Well, I mean, was his legacy really tarnished?
Yes! You're going to listen to a Diddy song now?
But were
You
you,
think
listening
Diddy's
to them
gonna play in the
before?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't,
was the
and
last-
I know I have bad taste in music.
I would
we
say
all
that's
know.
the saddest thing we've heard on this podcast today.
How long has Diddy been locked up for? About 13 months
13
right
months.
now.
So
yeah.
so about a year.
Yeah.
And
And his passport has been taken, so he is considered a flight risk as well. So we'll see.
all right, Tori. Well, I got to ask you this because I just thought about it as we're talking about this, because I like to string together stories and just see if we can find a pattern in all these. Is this weirdly Diddy's pathway back to relevancy, because controversy sells, buddy. I'll tell you. And for as much as I know we're like big eyes and oh my gosh, think about when Chris Brown assaulted Rihanna. Remember those photos?
I know.
My girlfriend works at the Colorado Rocky Stadium, and guess what they were on Wednesday?
At Chris Brown.
Sold out.
I know.
Colorado Rocky Stadium.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah.
So for as much as we might want to say something is reprehensible, which it is, or repugnant, which it is, the public, I mean, R. Kelly was selling tickets up until he was put in jail. He was selling tickets until Ticketmaster did not allow his tickets to be sold. So maybe are we missing that what we see splashed across the headlines, newspapers, whatever, isn't necessarily the pulse of what the public is thinking?
Maybe. You're absolutely right. And I couldn't believe when R. Kelly was still getting fans. I really couldn't. I have a problem with Chris Brown selling out to a crowd. I just think that this is insane that you would be a fan of Diddy after this, knowing he was RICO'd, y'all. Like, this was a complicated state over state, like, operation that ran knowingly in Hollywood for years. There was body oil problems. It was like, I don't know. I think maybe I'm wrong about the citizens here, but I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
A post-Prism album by Diddy is a guaranteed bestseller, says Just Me. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, I think that weirdly, jail is the only thing that can kind of jumpstart your career when you've been irrelevant music-wise, because we've seen kind of the opposite of it when you look at somebody like Will Smith, because he hadn't done music in a long time. We had the smack. He then, even, people forget he won an Oscar that night.
Oh, I remember. It was like 5 minutes later.
Right. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
But his life forever changed, and we didn't get to the story, but we were supposed to talk about it one day, that he was caught using AI crowd shots, because when he started his rap tour again,
no one was
there's
there.
nobody there.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what it takes to get the public back on your side, but when you're a box office worldwide movie star and now you're penciling in crowds, I wonder, like, will people do anything to get a bite of that apple again?
Yeah.
So
I used to love Diddy. I know that's weird.
I mean, no. I mean, he was considered the coolest guy, that, like, he was considered like the cool he was
the mogul I really
the
liked.
finger on the pulse of the culture.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, here's what you wear, here's what you drink, here's a cool artist to
Here's a
listen
good
to.
candle. This
Yes.
is I know.
From liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah, liquor. Lucy says, I feel ashamed when listening to Chris Brown, but I do like his music. I do too.
Yes. And you know what my girl said?
It's the remix to Ignition.
That's not Chris Brown.
Oh.
That's
who
R.
is that?
Kelly, your other favorite.
Oh, no, that's R. Kelly. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh, no.
That's why you just don't
Oh,
have
God.
a playlist titled Some Black Guys.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That is the name of my playlist. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
God.
Yeah, but you know
Wow.
what? You know what my girl said, who's not a Chris Brown fan, but she was obviously working at the stadium that night because she works in ticketing. She just texted me. She was like, I forgot how many hits he has.
Yeah.
He has a catalog, no
Yeah.
matter what you want to say.
He also owned up to his faults. That's what Julie said, and I agree with that. That's a very good point.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we're looking at these.
It's the remixed at Tori's playlist. Oh man, I have just terrible taste in music.
No, you just like
I like very poppy, dumb stuff. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a bad thing.
I know.
Some people are like music
know.
audiophiles, and some people aren't.
I know,
You're just
I
like,
know,
That's not your
I
thing.
know.
All right, Tori. Well, you know about that, but did you know that Nicole Kidman and
This is-
Mr. Keith Urban, is that his name?
Yes. What do you don't know? Keith Urban is?
I don't know his. I don't.
He's
know.
on The Voice.
It sounds like you don't know.
I don't know.
I thought he was on American Idol.
Oh, American Idol. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yes, but they filed for divorce after I don't know how many years.
19 years of marriage.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. 19 years of marriage. And Tori, it was said that when he got his own place, the writing was on the wall.
Yeah. First of all, Nicole Kidman's gone through some really hard divorces. So if you don't remember, she was married to Tom Cruise and in some kind of like alleged agreement and contract. And if you Google Nicole Kidman divorce Tom Cruise pictures, she walks out of her attorney's office and their press was there and she was like, yes, like it's so crazy. And then she is estranged from her children with Tom Cruise. And then this one really surprised me because they seem so lovey-dovey on the carpet. And I just thought
When was the last time you remember seeing them out together?
Yeah, that's a good point. They said it's been since the beginning of summer that they haven't even been together. But I watched Keith Urban open up on an award show, and he said 3 months into my marriage, I had to go to Betty Ford Center for some problems with my addictions, and Nick stood by me, and we've been married 18 years since. And I really felt like, oh, wow, this is a couple that's been through it. And, she teared up, but, you never know who's fighting an uphill battle. They're always invisible, and you just don't know. I just like them. I thought they were a little weird, but I like them. So I'm kind of bummed. And she did help with his recovery. So I thought they were a really great couple together. What do you guys think?
Well, TMZ's been reporting that apparently their prenup has this like cocaine clause.
Everyone has a cocaine clause. No, just kidding.
I was really curious. Like, I don't know what a cocaine clause
Do
is.
you know how much blow you have to do to have a cocaine clause? To the point where lawyers know about it? Jesus Christ almighty.
Now, the cocaine clause had to do with him maintaining his sobriety, is apparently what TMZ was reporting.
You would think, right?
I mean, yeah. I don't know why they call it cocaine clause. Like, that's kind of...
That
sounds like an In Living Color sketch.
To a little bear
cocaine out.
with cocaine claws.
Yeah,
it's in your writer.
So according to Entertainment Tonight by Pretty Brown, he said, I wondered this. Keith Urban is dating another woman.
Yeah, that's what they're also saying. Yeah.
Are you
TMZ's
Kidman me?
that.
Are you joking?
that was good.
Thanks so much.
You shouldn't abandon it. You should have let it.
I
sit
was
there.
nervous about it.
You didn't believe.
I didn't
in
believe in it.
Yeah, that was a good.
Are you Kidman me?
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, buddy.
I like that.
Man, that stinks. First of all, I don't know a single Keith Urban song.
Well, you acted like I didn't know who.
No, but I know who he is. He's got that haircut, and he's very like Australian.
That haircut is terrible.
It's really bad.
I'm sorry. I think that's been my problem with him.
Everyone
from
talks
day
about
one.
the hair. Yeah. A lot of bad hair.
Do you?
hair
This is a
memes.
weird thing to think
he's
about.
Really messed. I think he's pissed off a lot of gay people.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know, because the haircut's terrible. What gay guy is going to let him leave the, like...
Oh.
So gay men are mad that he has a bad haircut.
No, I'm just saying...
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know. Like it's
hear
a
that.
bad haircut.
Well,
I've had that haircut before when I was like in 6th grade.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
haircut.
you saw that
Yeah,
cut.
let us never speak of it again.
Yeah.
There is a weird thing, Tori, when we are talking about somebody dealing with addiction.
Yeah.
That when you get down in the mud and you pick them up and you help them clean themselves off and they are born again and they're like, thank you, I feel better.
Right, I feel a new
now,
life.
Who's that blonde over there?
Totally agree.
And it's this weird thing where you're like, but I helped you. And people are like, I know, and I will never forget you.
Totally.
Can you drop me off at her house?
Totally agree.
And I wonder if there's some of that when you feel like you've shed your addiction, you're shedding your old life. Well, your wife, you could convince yourself that your wife is a trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's saying that.
Yeah,
but I'm
right.
saying when you're dealing with addiction, your brain is going to have weird triggers, or you can convince yourself.
Right.
And then this new person comes.
And then
This
they're fresh and young and glowy.
Yeah, and you know what?
So is Nicole Kidman.
I know she's so
She's super
beautiful.
glowy.
She's so
I know
glowy.
she's glowy, but you know what, Michael Dean? This new woman hasn't had to pick you up face down in your own vomit and feces and clean you off. Because who knows what state of affairs that she has found and had to deal with this dude.
This sucks for Nicole. I
And
wish we'd
he's-
find a good man. Her mom just died. Like, she deserves something good. And I know she has a lot of luck in her life, but she's been through the ringer.
I just
Also,
hope she-
G. Carter says he misses Tori's DBL joke. Fails. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There's
or
plenty
lady.
more where that came from.
I don't know who G. Carter, if you're a lady or a man.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
I love you. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on really quickly. Tori, McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly, even after there was a documentary about the McDonald's Monopoly scandal.
Scam.
Tori, for as much as we might talk about it, are you not excited?
So excited.
Okay, me too. Me too.
Why is it so exciting to get your piece and it's so awesome to like get your piece of the Monopoly puzzle. I don't know. I love it. I am a little concerned it's a scam because if you guys don't know, it was all rigged. It was totally rigged. So that
McMillions was the documentary.
it's called Millions.
McMillions.
Oh, McMillions.
Yeah,
That makes
Millions
more sense.
wouldn't really be a great documentary name.
All right.
Very
easy.
vague.
Easy.
Money. Watch it.
Scam? Question mark. So I am a little wary, but they have better be transparent and they better have some transparency. I said it
There's
twice.
a big online component this time. So you download the app and you get your piece from your, like you peel it off your fries
Which
or whatever.
I love doing.
It's tons of fun, right?
Totally.
But you can double your chance of winning by going and putting it in the app, and then they'll give you another piece in the app, encouraging people to download.
They all
of
want the
course.
apps,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
this is a way to get people to download. Because every time I pull up when I'm
Yeah.
with my kids, they're like, will you be using the app today? I'm like, no, I'm an effing 50-year-old. I have cash. Shut up and take my order. Hello, how are you? I appreciate your work.
Al hands out gold bullions. He's like, here you are.
Oh, by the way, when I came in from Michigan a couple weeks ago, I bought a train ticket from the airport here to take the train stops right at Union Station. So instead of having my girl go out there.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. You took the train. God.
I paid in cash. And I put a 20 in there, and it gave me, because it's $8, it gave me 12 silver dollars. And like when you spend, I couldn't have been more embarrassed if I was paying with like
Silver
strip
dollars.
club dollar bills. I was giving I was like paying. I was like, I am sorry. This is what and people were like, I don't care. Just give me your dumb money.
Silver dollars is old
It was
school.
so old school. So when you said that, I was like, this whole week I've been just trying to get rid of them.
Oh my
Buying
God.
things that cost like $4. I'm like, here's 4 coins.
You know what? I have
Get
a
up.
lot. I have a lot of Swiss francs.
Is that still a currency anymore?
Yeah, they only accept Swiss francs in Switzerland. It's not an EU. It's not
Really?
a euro.
What are their denominations like ours?
You know, I don't know. It looked like paper money. It
Yeah.
was very colorful and shiny.
I do wish our money game stepped up because when you go to other countries,
It's very
their
fun.
money looks
Super flashy.
insane. Yeah, it
Yeah.
almost looks like Monopoly money.
Yeah, yeah,
speaking
yeah.
of.
So wait, real quick, McDonald's Monopoly prizes:
Okay.
1 million American Airlines AA Advantage miles, a trip to 4 to Universal Orlando.
Say it again. A trip to what?
A trip for 4 to Universal Studios Orlando.
That sounds like a nightmare.
New cars, a $10,000 shopping spree, digital instant win prizes.
There's no
like
cash?
DoorDash for a year,
Boo.
digital gift cards, and I think one of the best, a trip to FIFA World Cup 2026.
I would hate that.
I would want money.
Isn't that
they
here?
don't give money
Yeah,
away?
it's here. And then, do you know how many people are there? Do you understand what the shitting situation is at the World Cup? Can you imagine trying to find a public bathroom? It'd be a nightmare.
I hear that. How did you fare with yesterday's storm? You know, y'all, I just have to say something. I don't know what you call it. Maybe you could look it up.
A thunderstorm.
I'm a thunderstormophile. Like I
That's not a thing.
love thunderstorms. They're dramatic. They're exciting. They're romantic. They're sexy. I was just worried about, and I went to yoga even in the rain.
Did you?
I sure did. I was so proud of
Okay,
myself.
you're going to have to help me with the pronunciation.
Okay, here we go.
Serrano files.
A Serranophile.
It's CERAUNOPHILES.
Serranophile. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a word we'll never use.
Okay.
No matter. I like that.
I love. Don't you love a good thunderstorm?
I really do.
I think it's sexy.
I agree with you.
Agree?
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I feel like charged.
Well, I like petrichor to begin with.
You like rain.
I do. I like the
I
smell.
love it. Me too.
All right.
Hopefully they won't pay you in pennies, Al.
That was so. Like when you said that, Tori, it just had this flashback. I've had such a horrible week trying to offload those silver dollars. Everybody's like, "How do you have a $2 bill too?"
Seriously.
All right, Tori. Really
I'll pay with
quickly.
tobacco.
Tori, we're going to talk about somebody that we lost
Sorry.
that we all love.
First of all, I agree, Shaquila. I agree with those prizes. Show me the money. I want cash.
Right?
Where's the cash?
They pay everything. It's like
Pay
I
me
feel like when
money.
you don't want to pay, it's like, well, we got some gift cards. It's like, well, you just give me the
yeah.
damn money.
Yeah, give me the money.
Like I don't want to go to FIFA. Like my husband has a bad hip. Like we can't be shuffling up and down escalators. Like can you just give us the money?
I
You know,
agree.
and I think a lot of those things you probably can't resell.
Agreed. Like
those.
$1 million in miles. You're
But
like,
DoorDash for a year would
I
be
don't
awesome.
know. I don't know.
I don't even. What? Why would you? I couldn't. Are you supposed to get DoorDash
Oh, we have
every
2
day?
minutes. Okay.
All right. Well, you wasted 30 seconds of getting your phone out.
By the way, your silver dollar story took a while. I'm sorry.
It took a while to get out there.
Oh
All right.
my God. And then he told us what an airport run was. My girlfriend wouldn't have to. Okay, we get it. We get it.
Well, you were
took
like
a
the
train.
train. You acted like you'd never heard of it.
Sexy thunderstorms. Get your groove on, Tori. Could that be a good drag name? No.
Sexy thunderstorms. No, but you know what that could be? That could be like a YouTube go to sleep mix
my
where it plays
God.
for like 8 hours of just kind of like a little bit of
Sexy.
Kenny G baseline music bed and then thunderstorms over the top.
Totally.
There is a very well known drag queen by the name of Thunder Pussy.
Oh, okay.
Should
And
we end
now-
on that?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Now we all can't unhear that. My girl's gonna. Why didn't you wake? Why'd you wake up 4 times last night? I don't want to pass that on to you. She's like, tell me no. Yes. Okay. So moving on from Thunder Puss, we're
Thunder
gonna go.
Pussy, we need to move on from. Oh my God.
Can we get? Is that the website name?
I just there's also musicians by that name.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, Tina Turner, her statue.
We have to just,
Oh,
yeah.
oh
This
no.
is, we have to show this
Oh
before we
no.
go.
Yes, Tina Turner,
my
and I
God.
see Nick is on it. She has a statue, which is what we all want in this life, Tori.
I want that.
I want a statue too.
I don't want this one.
And especially when you are one of the queens of rock and roll, and so her career is so crazy. Like when you think about how famous she was and how many hits she had, and
the whole thing with Ike.
yeah, but
We all know
you
with Ike, but I'm just saying.
And
Okay.
so,
Do we have the picture
Thank you,
or no?
pretty brown Mimi.
Thank you guys.
I think she's going to sleep before she sees Tina's statue.
It's horrendous.
Yeah, it was. She looked like one of the Bratz dolls.
Her hair is like enormous.
It was like
Her
a
face was
parody.
not-
Everything was bad. Like it
It
was like the
was-
Lucille Ball one. Have you seen that one? They had to redo that one and apologize.
Oh, they-
she was like,
I remember. Didn't
Remember
we go
that?
and see that in person?
I think you did, but it was
No, we went to New York together.
No, you did and went alone. We did the Lucy sketch after when you came back.
Oh, you didn't go with me?
No,
I dreamed
Al.
that we went together.
Yes, I know.
Isn't
No,
that
it's-
called the Mandela effect?
Yes. When you
Okay.
think when a large group of people think something happened, but you're not a large group of people.
Oh yeah, it was just me. They just
Yeah.
picked the best host.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Tori, if you were her family and they were like, well, here is, here are the options. You could either keep the statue or no statue.
No statue.
You say no statue?
It is a ridicule of Tina Turner.
I think you're.
Oh, there it is. Oh my
Yeah, I think the body is fine.
God. Look at her hands. They're enormous.
Yeah.
What's with the proportions?
It's
Her
just,
hair.
Can you just make it almost like they do the NFL Hall of Fame?
This is
where
horrendous.
it's to scale. Like her hair, you can't look at anything else.
We know she wears wigs. We
she
get
has
that.
a really big foot too.
Yeah, it's very strange.
You're right. It's the proportions are very odd for a sculptor.
Yeah.
And she had better legs than that.
And don't we have like 3D printers that could just make
It does look like
a
a mop.
legit statue?
That is a fail.
Because
I would Tina Turner right around.
Yeah. Well, Tori, I will say this: you're like you're an art person. What
Yeah,
if
no,
people
this
said
is-
that this is the artist's choice?
Then I would say I'm a Tina Turner family, and I don't want my legend represented like that. I mean, that is horrific.
So what do you think? They just melted down and start
Oh,
over?
you melt that down to silver dollars real quick.
So Al can get on the train.
That's
All
right.
right, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us here on Daytime Talk After Dark. If you can't get enough of us, which I know you can't because we're dope, you guys can see us every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday on Friends from Work. And obviously check out Daytime Talk After Dark this Friday where we got another killer episode. Guys, please, please, please don't forget to like and subscribe and just please share the show. If you have somebody that you think will like this, if you like it, you got a friend that'll like it, so make sure to share it with them. So on behalf of myself, Michael Dean, Dude IDK Studios, and Tori Shulman, I'd like to say
Hoot hoot.
thanks.